Wednesday, April 4th. We're leaving the Tri-County, I guess, knob shelter. And it's getting where I forget things almost immediately after I turn it on. It's a great shelter. Had to stay in it, of course, to the Smokies, and a big thunderstorm hit last night. I was glad I was in it. I'd rather tent personally, but I'm glad I wasn't in that thunderstorm. We're trying to get to Davenport. It's going to be 15 miles. I choose between that or shelter in between. It's like 7 miles or something. I'd love to get to 15 because that's at 2,500 feet. It's supposed to get down cold tonight. That's a great shelter. Got a good, pretty water flow is fantastic. It's right there at the shelter. So that's pretty good. Didn't sleep well, never do in a shelter. So here we go, getting out and taking a ride. Starting off the morning. Later. Had a hard rain last night. Of course, it's windy and getting colder. And this is our trail. A lot, most of the way. We've probably been about 2 miles this morning. We're running into these things. This is our trail. You imagine feet getting wet. Oh my goodness. It's been pretty though through here. We're around I guess 5,500, 6,000 feet range. We've got to do that 15 miles today. When it gets cold tonight, every 1,000 feet you lose 5 degrees. We want to gain that 5 degrees going down. I don't want to stay up at 5,800 to 6,000. Want to get down at 2,500. The first shelter we go to will be up in the high range, so we want to pass that. It's about halfway. And see, that's the thing about it up here in the Smokies. You got to be at the shelters. So once we pass that halfway point, we make that commitment. We got to keep going. And it's supposed to get down to 20s tonight. And I'm not sure if that's the case for that elevation down there at 2,500. Which, of course, compared to where I live, that's up there. But way better than up here. So, I pulled my muscle somehow, top left or shoulder blade. I don't even know how I did it. You get hit so many different ways. It is so painful. It gets my arm, my left arm, and it starts spreading to my left pectoral muscle. It is unbelievable. So it's great. Within that first mile, you feel great hiking, and then after that mile comes, the pain starts. So I'm trying some Doan's pills. I took one yesterday just to see how I reacted to it where I hiked. I don't know if I could tell much of a difference. So I took 2 this time, and hopefully it'll help a bit. That's the thing about it. You keep going. You gotta deal with all these issues. You can't just get off the trail and wait till you get better. Unless it's something terribly wrong, of course. Anyway, legs feel good, my conditioning feels good, but the pain is so much. And then by the time you get near the end, you got last 3 or 4 miles, it wears you out having to deal with that. But this is the things that you face, and I just want to be up front with all these issues. And it's definitely not a walk in the park. It's beautiful scenery, and it's just, I mean, even things like this is nice. You can see there I got water again, water and mud. And my hand is now freezing because it's cold and supposed to drop. So anyway, that's it. See trail. That's it for now. Having to do this with my glasses off still because of the fog on it. Yes, what it looks like. We're above it, of course, now, and it's probably around 6,000 feet. Can't resist getting this a bit. There we go. I'll keep this out for a little bit. Got a little bit here. I imagine this would be a great view. But that's not bad either right there. Alright. I can't deal with this cold on my hands like this. It gets a view right up here. Looks like it's gonna make a turn. If not, I just gotta put it away. Just a little bit more as it's clearing up. Oh yeah. There you go. That's I'm okay. Oh my. Hopefully I don't think I'll lost anything out of the pack. I better make sure. Alright. Later. Back there where I fell was at the 225.5 mark. Over 6,200 feet. We're still over 6,000 feet. Just want to give that out to my kids or grandkids, whoever follows me. They can kind of mark the spot and reenact it if they'd like to. It's a pretty spot here. See the clouds moving down, being pushed down. Beautiful. The other side you can't see anything. This is to our right as we're coming down. Alrighty. Beautiful. This is why we've been hiking in for a while. That's behind us. I'll get my poles here. Just want to show a little bit of this, but I think we're going over a half mile on this so far. It's a challenge to stop and do video and slow down and trying to get miles behind us. It's a challenge. But I did want to capture this. Try a little bit of variety that we see throughout the day. protected a little bit from the wind now. You can feel it, but it's not as strong. And you can of course hear how wet it is under our feet. Okay, more miles to go. Mile marker 232.5. I couldn't resist this. It is very windy and very cold. Still a little over 4 miles, 4.5 miles from the shelter we need to get to. I think we're under 5,000 feet now. But I couldn't resist this. Didn't want to, but I couldn't let this pass. Beautiful. Some days you struggle more than others. This is one of those days. Alrighty. Just had to check it out. I'm gonna let, oh wow, I almost fell just then. I'll let my family know how positively happy I am. I'm positively happy that we're getting out of the highest points of the Smokies. I'm ready to go. So 5,032. What mile marker did I say? 244 or something?
I think it was 234.
No, 234. 240 would be out.
Yeah.
Something like that. So this is going to be a couple of views up ahead. So this will be the highest points we have. We're going to go down to about 2,500 feet or so, maybe. There will be a little climb, but not a big one. So we'll probably go down about 3,000, but 2,500 feet of elevation change down. And man, the Smokies are beautiful but brutal this time of year. Oh my. It's just, wow. The wind is cold, as usual. It's supposed to be down to 20s tonight, and then wind on top of it. Even at the elevation we're going to be down at. So, can't do too much of this right here because I have to have my gloves off. I was hoping to be a good view there at the corner. Everything goes right tomorrow. We'll leave the Smoky Mountain National Park. I think somewhere near I-40. And that's going to be amazing to cross over under I-40. All those years, Mike and I both, our families and friends have been riding on that interstate. Smokies are beautiful. We'll probably want to come around July. Yeah. March and April. Oh gosh.
Especially at this altitude.
It's been crazy. Oh my. Feet get wet, they're cold, everything. Oh man, just too much. I do want to get one last view of it from up here. Looks like there may be an opening just up ahead. I probably don't sound as weak as I did before. I was struggling through to that point, but I guess I'm so happy now that my misery is a little bit forgotten. There's a sign. It's gonna say detour back into Smokies.
That's right. We're going the wrong way.
Oh my. Ah. All right.
Davenport Gap, 5.2 miles.
That's where we need to go.
To the right.
Gotta go to the right. Yeah, let's get it right.
Yep.
Boy, we've done that a couple of times.
Yeah.
Davenport Gap. We actually, I think the actual shelter's a little before then. It's a little before. It's 4 point something. We'll take it. Yeah, it's not going to give me a view until my hand freezes off. Yeah, I'm hanging on. I'm hanging on, trying to get something here because I don't want to take the phone back out after putting it in.
Down, down, down.
Yes, sirree.
Big step here.
The Davenport shelter supposedly is caged
Real
in.
slippery here. Whoa.
Yeah,
Be
that's
very
what I need
careful.
right there.
Very careful.
Already one fall today. Yeah, caged in because of bear activity. So that's interesting, and that'd be fine. I'm excited about that. Anything keep bears out's good with me. Wish they'd do all the shelters like that. Of course, I'm not coming back.
Right beside you.
I'm not coming back. If my kids or family want to come and do this sometime later, I'll say, what month are you going?
We'll take you on a 10-mile section of it.
Yeah,
Clingman's Dome down to the
that's right.
Newfound Gap.
That's the one.
That's
That's
the
the
one
one
we'll
we.
do.
There is a view down there. Yeah, that's the one we're gonna do.
Start at Clingman's Dome.
That's
Drive
it.
right up to it almost.
Yeah, and go down to Newfound Gap, and then
That's right.
go back into Gatlinburg, get a
That's
ride. That's perfect. Yeah, if we'd have had any sense or heading on or stayed ahead, we'd have known we could have slack packed those few miles there. But we didn't know, because we don't like to read. We'll wait on the movie to come out.
Yeah.
Oh my. Well, anyway, hand has had enough, and maybe I'll do it later. If not, it's just because I decided I didn't want to freeze anymore. Later. Mile 234.2, about 4,800 feet. Okay, yeah, it gave us a view.
Come
Alright.
up here and take pictures of it.
Yeah, I'll see if I can, if I'm brave enough.
It's not too bad. It's pretty steady there. Yep, it's quite a view.
Oh,
Yep. You can hold your poles or
yeah, I might use them to steady myself somewhat. Oh,
you
jeez.
just hand you the camera once you get up there. Or
That's alright.
just be careful. Just lean toward the rock.
Yeah.
There you go. All right.
Alrighty, here we go.
Wow.
Alright, this is beautiful. All the stuff we've gone through, and this is alright. There's a highway down there.
Civilization.
Yeah. That means there's cheeseburgers near. Somewhere. Gotta have those cheeseburgers.
I'm gonna take my jacket off of that one.
Here, this is behind me.
Who was that? Wimpy used to always borrow a dime for a cheeseburger. Say, I'll gladly repay you Tuesday.
Oh, that was years before my time, wasn't it?
Oh, come on, Popeye.
That's,
you
that's
ever
where we
watch
came
Popeye?
from.
Did you ever watch Popeye?
Yeah, and this is where we're going.
Wimpy.
I just can't remember.
He'd
Yeah.
always borrow a dime for a cheeseburger, and I'll gladly repay you Tuesday, he would say.
Uh,
I don't know if he got paid on Tuesday or what.
beautiful. This is the Rock Mine. All right, it gave us a good view there to say goodbye to. And big mountain way off in the distance. I bet we climbed it.